Welcome to Ancestral Wisdom, where the wisdom of the past guides our future. Today I'm going to do a quick video about how to make your own specialty grains, specifically different types of roasted barley for your own beer making. So, what I have here are 4 different types of roasted barley. I went to the store and I bought a 50-pound sack of organic 2-row, and since I bought in bulk, I figured I might as well see if I could take what I had and try to make my own specialty roasted barley from it. So as you can see, it's actually pretty easy. The only trick is experimenting until you get the right temperature and the right time. So if you want something that is a little bit lighter to give your beer a maltier roasted sort of flavor, about 25 minutes at 300 degrees would be about perfect. Here we have 40 minutes at 375, which will give you a nice red color and the flavor profile usually associated with beers that are that color. Killian's Irish Red is a very common, popular example of that, to give you a bit of frame of reference. Here we have 30 minutes at 400, so we're getting towards the dark chocolate kind of malts, but we're only at 30 minutes, so we're not really quite there yet. You could call it copper malt, and here we have 50 minutes at 400 degrees, and that we could call chocolate malt. You can make a nice chocolate stout with that, a nice dark ale. Now, all you do is you take the barley, put it in the oven for that amount of time, and you have your roasted barley. Easy enough. The one exception to that is if you want to try to make crystal malts, and you can use those for a variety of different types of beers. Oktoberfest is one style that I use crystal malt for, and even that, it's pretty easy. You just soak the barley first and then dry the barley and then roast the barley, and for some reason, I'm not exactly sure why, but that brings out a certain type of sweetness, and that sweetness is normally associated with crystal malt. So you don't need to go out and buy a whole bunch of different types of specialty grains. All you need, if you want to go cheap, buy in bulk some 2-row or Pilsner or whatever else it is that you want to buy, and make your own from that. It's a little bit difficult to see the difference in color on the plates because the hull doesn't really seem to change color, but the interior does. So I cut a couple of these in half, and they're in the same order in the row of the plates here. So you have the caramel, the red, the copper, and the chocolate, and that way you can see. Hopefully I can get close enough so that you can see the difference. So these 4 grains right here are the 4 different. They're from each one of the plates that I have in front of me, and that's what they look like inside. You have the caramel, the red, the copper, and the chocolate. Much more of a difference than you see of the bar. Very soon I'm going to make a video about how to brew beer, in particular how to make beer, full grain beer, all grain beer, much easier than most people usually do, and probably a little bit better also. So stay tuned for that. Hope this was informative. I'll see you next time.